in planning homecoming events. Athletic Director Chris Fulton, and the Athletic Department, School Superintendent Dr. Brad
It's only
Ritchie,
my third time.
the Milton-Union High School Marching Band with Zach Roberts, and to everyone else who provided their assistance and support
It's way
for our
different than a still
homecoming
camera.
week festivities.
So I'm like, well,
The
and no headsets this
2024
week. So it's
homecoming
like,
Grand Marshal is Mr. Todd Winchester. Coach Winchester is our boys' head soccer coach. It is his 9th year at MUHS coaching boys soccer. His overall record is 79, 57, and 17, recently breaking the all-time winning record at Milton-Union. His overall record also includes the first ever boys soccer league championship in school history. Coach Winchester is a 1986 graduate of Northmont High School. He has 4 children and 3 granddaughters. He and his wife, Tiffany, of 2 years, live in Wyoming, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Todd Winchester. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce the 2024 Homecoming Court. Carrying the crown this evening is Princess Brooklyn Penny, daughter of Jeff and Alicia Penny. Brooklyn is in Mrs. Kramer's kindergarten class at Milton-Union Elementary. She enjoys soccer, playing with her brother, and playing with the family dog Murphy. Brooklyn is involved in LifeWise, and her favorite school subject is recess. Her favorite TV show is Coco Melon, and her favorite food is cheese pizza. Carrying the game ball is Prince Mason Copley. Mason is the son of Anthony and Chastity Copley. Mason is in Mrs. Lane's kindergarten class at Milton-Union Elementary. Mason likes to play with his monster truck, play on the iPad, and watch Paw Patrol. His favorite school subject is recess, and he loves to eat cheese pizzas. The freshman representative is Katie Muncie, daughter of Randy Muncie and Angie Butler. Katie is involved in volleyball, basketball, and softball. Katie is escorted by Charlie Lane. Charlie is the son of Sam and Michelle Lane. Charlie plays football and is involved in Varsity M at Milton-Union. The freshman representative is Noah Kirkland, daughter of Joe Kirkland and Curtis and Shelby Brackman. Noah is a Milton-Union football cheerleader. Her future plans involve college and become an ultrasound tech. Noah is escorted by Jesse Williamson. Jesse is the son of Mac Williamson and Randy Fontenot. Jesse plays football, wrestling, and track. Jesse is also involved in student council. The freshman attendant is Aubrey Bates, daughter of Ryan and Jody Bates and Keith and Sarah Carter. Aubrey is involved with soccer, cross country, basketball, and track. She is also actively involved in the choir program. Aubrey is escorted by Will Nostein. Will is the son of Linda Funk. Will plays football and attends MVCTC. The sophomore representative is Madeline Enting. She is the daughter of Jason Enting and Sarah Todd. Madeline is involved in softball and soccer. She is also involved in student council and competes in travel softball outside of school. Madeline is escorted by Seth Lowry. Seth is the son of Jeff and Kelly Lowry. Seth plays varsity football and wrestling. Seth also likes to hunt and fish in his free time. The sophomore representative is Paige Gallup. She is the daughter of Brent and Amanda Gallup. Paige is involved in competition dance and is the 2027 class secretary. Paige is escorted by Ian Coffey. Ian is the son of Nick and Stacey Coffey. Ian plays varsity football and wrestles and attends MVCTC. The sophomore attendant is Charlotte Pavicic. She is the daughter of Nicholas and Catherine Pavicic. Charlotte is a varsity cheerleader and gymnast outside of school. She loves to sing and play guitar. Charlotte is escorted by Peyton Mayfield. Peyton is the son of Andrew Mayfield and Candace Enriquez. Peyton plays varsity football, wrestles, and track. Peyton qualified for the 2024 state track meet in 4 different events, finishing 4th in the 100-meter dash. Peyton is also involved in Varsity M. Kate is the daughter of David and Sarah Kopp. She is basketball and track. She is also involved in Interact Club and Varsity M. Kate is escorted by Wyatt Kimmel. Wyatt is the son of John and Heather Kimmel. Wyatt is involved in baseball, football, and basketball. He set the team record for most passing yards in a game versus Lehman Catholic last week. He is also involved in Varsity M and is a professional ice cream artist at Tate's. The junior representative is Sophie Elliott. Sophie is the daughter of Steve and Becky Elliott. Sophie is involved in cheerleading and softball. She is also active in National Honor Society, Hope Squad, and Varsity M. Sophie is escorted by Titus Kopp. Titus is the son of David and Sarah Kopp. Titus plays soccer, basketball, and tennis. He is involved in National Honor Society. This year's junior attendant is Kennedy Nichols. Kennedy is the daughter of Randy Nichols and Alicia Nichols and Jeff Smith. Kennedy is involved in playing soccer, basketball, and softball. She likes to spend time with friends and shopping. She is escorted by Kaysen Berner. Kaysen is the son of Rusty and Erica Berner. Kaysen plays football and basketball. Outside of school, he works at Tate's Tasty Treats and likes to hang with the boys and play NCAA football. This year's senior representative is Meg Ryerson. Meg is the daughter of Nathan and Susan Ryerson. Meg is a varsity captain for the soccer team, and she sings for worship at her church. She is escorted by Simon Zank. Simon is the son of Jessica Taxis. Simon plays varsity football and is part of Varsity M. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our first King and Queen candidate, Jenna Brimball and Will Johns. Jenna is the daughter of John and Jessica Brimball. Jenna is involved in volleyball, basketball, and track. She is also involved in Varsity M. Will is the son of Brad and Jacinda Johns. Will is involved in football, basketball, and track. He is also actively involved in the National Honor Society and Varsity M. Jenna Brimball and Will Johns. Ladies and gentlemen, our second King and Queen candidate, Ava Forrest and Tyler Combs. Ava is the daughter of Seth and Jennifer Forrest. Ava is a varsity volleyball and softball player for the Bulldogs. She is also involved in National Honor Society, Varsity M, student government, and takes stats for football. Tyler is the son of Steve and Nicole Combs. Tyler plays soccer, basketball, and tennis. He's also involved in student council, Varsity M, gaming club, chess club, and art club. He's also very interested in interior design. Ava Forrest and Tyler Combs. Ladies and gentlemen, our final King and Queen candidate, Tyler Johns and Jacob Grube. Tyler is the daughter of Brad and Jacinda Johns. Tyler is involved in varsity volleyball and softball. She is also involved in National Honor Society, Varsity M, and class government. Along with Ava, she does the football stats on Friday nights. Jacob Grube is the son of Ryan and Lori Grube. Jacob is involved in cross-country, basketball, and baseball. He also participates in National Honor Society, Varsity M, and Interact Club. And now, the crowning of your 2024 Homecoming Queen. Crowning our queen tonight is your 2023 Homecoming Queen and King, Ty Parsons and Braden Shower. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to announce our 2024 Homecoming Queen, Tyla Johns. Congratulations to the 2024 Homecoming Queen, Tyla Johns, and to all members of the 2024 Milton-Union High School Homecoming Court. The King will be announced tomorrow at the Homecoming Dance. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the long-awaited results for this week's Spirit Wear category. In third place were the seniors. Tied for second were the sophomores and the juniors. And the winners in first place, the freshmen. In our next category, we have the bulletin board. In fourth place, the juniors. In third place, the seniors. In second place, the freshmen. And in first place, the sophomores. And finally, we have our float. In fourth place for the float were the seniors. In third place, the sophomores. In second place, the freshmen. And the winning float this year was the juniors. So our final tally for the Spirit Stick. In fourth place, the seniors. In third place, the sophomores. In second place, the juniors. And the winners of this year's Spirit Stick, the freshman class.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's really
down,
loud.
down. That's good.
Down.
Better.
Down.
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 Lower.
Down.
Lower.
Over to the right.
Oh, I like it. I like that.
Up a little bit. Over
Test
to the right.
one,
Over to the
test
right.
one.
I'm kidding about up.
Test one.
Over to the right.
Check
Turn
one.
mine down a little bit. I'm so
Yeah,
loud.
Yeah.
I'm really ooh, I'm like snap, crackle, and pop.
Yeah, me too.
I'm pretty good. I'm good.
Check. Okay, that's good.
Mic check one.
yeah,
Mic
I'm good.
check
We're kind of
one.
crackling a little
I'm pretty.
bit.
Yeah, there's a little crack lacking.
Mic check one. One.
Mine needs
One.
1, 2.
I need to go.
1, 2.
Syphilis.
I need to go. I need to go up a little bit.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Can I go up a little
Yeah.
bit?
On the field, the lights are mine.
Good evening and welcome to the Greenwald Exterior Press Box at Memorial Stadium. It's homecoming 2024 and Troy Christian makes the trip tonight, trying to snap a 4-game losing streak while the Dogs look to bounce back from last week's loss to Sidney Lehman. I'm Brett Barnes along with Coach Andy Grudich and Coach Rusty Burner. So, Coach Grudich, a little bit about the Eagles.
So we don't have a lot of info to go on. They are 0-4. They've lost to Tri-Village, Springfield Catholic, Meadowdale, Covington, and they're averaging 1.5 points a game. They've only scored 6 points this year. 2 field goals, I assume. I shouldn't say I know that, but I assume 2 field goals. And they're giving up 45.5 points a game. They have not put any stats in the TRC website, so we don't have any stats on them.
And Coach Burner, Bulldogs coming off a really tough loss last week, outgained Sidney Lehman in almost all aspects of the football game, set records offensively, but were just unable to finish. So a little bit about that bounce back probably after we watch the Band of Pride and the national anthem. You ready to go?
You tell me. I can start now and go or wait, get a pause. I'll start now and pause.
Fire away.
So, yeah, last week such an odd situation because, like you said, the Dogs not only broke records, passing records in the game by Wyatt Kimmel. I'm pretty sure offensive yardage. I mean, we almost doubled Lehman Catholic. Unfortunately, the stat that matters is the one that's up on the scoreboard, and just some miscues, mental mistakes. Big plays allowed Lehman Catholic to not only stay in that game, but then forge ahead and win. Looks like we're going to pause now.
Let's go to public address announcer Andy Amlin and our national anthem.
Our nation's colors. And now, please remain standing as the Milton-Union High School Marching Band plays our national anthem, The Star-Spangled Banner.
So back what I was talking about. An exciting game to watch, I'm sure, as a fan. Disappointing on our end, being the first TRC game. Come to find out that Lehman Catholic team knocked off Miami East last night. Not that makes it better because it's a game that, you did what you're supposed to win and didn't get it done. Statistically for the Dogs, starting to put up a lot more numbers than they were early in the season. Peyton Mayfield, surprise, is now leading us in receiving yards with 245. Obviously, he had a huge game last week of over 100 yards. Seth Lowry's our leading rusher. Seth went over 100 yards last week.
Right.
So, big game from him. Obviously, we can't not talk about Wyatt Kimmel. 340 yards through the air, which is broke Mitchell Evans' passing record for yards in the game.
That was a trivia question tonight.
Okay, well.
I think everybody knew that.
So, but yeah, Wyatt now is 758 yards on the season, so he's closing in on 1,000. 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. And, you can tell as far as the offense goes, we're starting to find a little bit of a groove as far as what we like to do. On the defensive side of the ball, we are led in tackles still by Ian Coffey, followed up by Charlie Lane and Seth Lowry, both with 17 apiece. And, the Dogs have now gotten more healthy. I think the biggest thing is, I think it's going to be a tight conference this year, and so you just got to rebound and play the next week.
Right.
You can't think about anything else.
And I think the league this year is going to be pretty even.
I agree.
I mean, we could have 3 teams win it with 2 losses each.
I think it's going to be a 2-loss champ.
You've got Miami East with 2 losses already.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's our opponent next week, I believe.
Correct.
So
Correct.
These next 2 weeks are absolutely key.
But
Get healthy this week.
I think overall, I think the league can be pretty even.
Well, and this is a game tonight. On paper, we're a heavy favorite.
Right.
And this is a game that's this isn't just about winning tonight. This is about, taking care of business, but making good decisions. We've got to clean up, whether it be turnovers, penalties, big third downs. We've got to play better consistently as far as, the little things. And I'm getting blocked right now. I think Lynette Vagadis is going to try and make it difficult on us tonight. That's great. You know what? I hope they're staying in the whole game. But yeah, this is a game you got to clean things up, and you can't go, hey, we went 35-0. We've got 15 penalties and 4 turnovers, and go, hey, we feel good about this.
Right,
want to be sharp.
We want to be sharp early, get some kids some playing time, maybe later.
Yeah,
that sort of thing, and
execute and be sharp.
Yeah, make no bones about it, guys. I mean, this Troy Christian team's beat up a little bit. They're injured on the line. One of their better athletes at quarterback is hurt, and they're playing one of the younger freshmen at the quarterback position. So, I mean, they're behind it a little bit, and to be 0-4 and have 6 points on the year is tough duty.
For sure.
Coming to homecoming.
And to come into a homecoming.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Off a tough loss last week.
Correct.
So.
Well, the Dogs are getting ready to take the field in the all-red. Troy Christian already has entered with the all-white uniform and the eagle wing on the helmets. Here come your Dogs. It's homecoming, ladies and gentlemen. It's a special night here, week number 5.
Hot tonight.
Which is unbelievable to me that it's week number 5, but time flies.
Well, it's moving along. It's another hot game for week 5, just like week 4.
Get some rain this week coming,
3,
it looks like.
And week 2, and week 1.
Golf course has been a little warm, boys. Let's talk about our sponsors here for Milton-Union football in 2024. Legacy Overhead Door, West Milton Fire Company, the Sundown Tan, Crest Wealth, Doc Ginn, Flawless Design, Uplifting Tree Service, and then the Greenwald Exterior Press Box. We thank you so much for your sponsorships this year.
And Wagner Paving.
And Wagner Paving. It's a big hit.
Big hit from Wagner Paving. So I think we ought to throw out there real quick. Barnesy, wants to tell everybody what the girls' golf team did today.
Well, they went from last to first. Last year was our first year, came in last, and this year they absolutely dominated today. Just absolutely dominated and won the league, TRC. So Coach Galentine and the girls, 2 first-teamers, Addie Case came in 3rd in the conference, and then Scarlett Crow snuck in at 6th. So 2 first-team golfers, and just in a really good season. One of those special ones you talk about.
And at halftime at the Crest Wealth Strategies halftime, we're going to have Coach Barnes and our parade marshal, Mr. Todd Winchester, little boys soccer, and we'll talk a little boys golf.
Yeah, and we had some people place this year, so we're excited about that.
And then hopefully we're going to get the Queen up here for Coach Barnes to interview.
Tyler Johns won the Queen.
Get Tyler Johns up here at halftime.
Tyla's one of Barnes's babies because I had her in 7th, 8th, and then in 9th.
And she's
Because it
still
was
in
a 3
school?
straight year. Yeah. Yeah, that poor class.
So forgive her if she can't read and write.
Yeah, right?
And she didn't transfer schools.
No,
Good.
she's still here.
Or drop out.
Yeah, she's in my study hall now. So
Of course, I got dot game trivia tonight. So,
Well, -1.
well, no, actually, I mean, you'd actually give it away, but you mentioned a big chunk of it.
Okay.
Chase
I'll
Hammond's
leave
going
it
to
at that.
kick from the 40. And back to receive are Gabe Barhorst and number 2, William Twist, both sophomores. Scott Stratton blows the whistle, and we are underway.
That was a toe ball.
Spinner to the 20. 25, and down at the 24.
Nice tackle.
Tackled by Mayfield and Evan Michael.
I might call that a big hit. Would you call that a big hit?
Go for it.
I would call that our first Wagner Paving big hit by Peyton Mayfield
That was so
on
emphatic.
the kickoff.
That was so emphatic.
Eagles will take over at the 23, first and 10.
I've been practicing. So. All right, let's see what they do here.
So they start freshman Braylon Martin at quarterback, number 15. And right behind him in the gun is Grady Stillwell, another freshman. Turned the wrong way, and he is sacked. So a mistake on the first play, and they are going to lose 5. Tackled by 63, Jesse Williamson. It'll be second down, and let's say 14.
I guess a little nerves there, freshman.
It's the first play of the game that you've run all week in practice, and you turned the wrong way.
Slight nerves.
Yep.
So second and 14. Dog show 5 on the front. Snap, looks to throw, throws high, and it's complete. That's Grady Stillwell, freshman wide receiver, for a gain of about 6. So it'll be third down and 8
What number was he?
from the 25, number 14.
Made his first completion.
Now you just think about this kid who played junior high football last year, and here he is on homecoming
Yeah.
in a varsity game.
Uh-huh.
So 3rd and 8. This was a bugaboo last week for the Dogs. They were unable to get off the field. Let's see what they do this week. A-gap blitz. Here they come. Pressure's on. Steps, throws, and incomplete.
Big hit.
That was Burner with the hit. Number 12, Kason Burner, knocked it free, and the Eagles will have to punt.
He found him.
Yep.
Looked like it might be a first, and now they're going to have to turn over the football.
Smart play there. I think he was there, and he had to hold up. He didn't want to get a pass interference call.
Austin Taylor to punt. Mayfield and Lane back for the Dogs at the 45. We got a false start.
Yeah.
Like number 58 that time.
You know, I can't understand this part of the game. You have a guy who he adjusted his feet. That's what he did, right?
Yeah.
And they're going to say, well, he came set. How many times do you see linemen come set, and then they do a check play, and they
Stand up.
yeah. And I don't know I know there's an explanation, but
That's a
punt.
really good punt. Charlie Lane's going to get it at the 45. 45-40, cuts it up. 35, and he spins to the 34-yard line, where he's tackled by Roman Scott. Dogs are in plus territory to start. And they're going to put it at the 35-yard line, first and 10.
Good hard run by Charlie. I know Ethan, his older brother's watching tonight. Talked with Ethan a little bit today. Ethan's starting left guard for Finley, who's off to a 2-0 start.
They're playing good football.
Yeah, and they have their first home game tomorrow.
big shout out to the Mountain.
That's right.
Kimmel looks to the sideline. Play clock at 12. They check their wristbands. He's under center. Here goes Mayfield in motion. It goes up the middle to Lowry, who gains about 3. Tackled by 44, Jacob Orange. Second down and 7. 10-11 on the Doc Ginn scoreboard. Just underway here on Homecoming 2024.
Need to get Fulton to turn the AC up in here.
Whew.
It's a little warm.
I'm a little fried today. I will admit it. Stone out right. Motion. Mayfield fakes the jet. And up the middle to, again, Seth Lowry, who falls forward to about the 30. And it'll be 3rd and 5 from the 30-yard line.
I think Mayfield might touch the ball this time. Wide side.
Is that because we feel like he's fast, or
he's getting better?
Yeah, he needs to get faster.
Kimmel flanked.
There's nobody over top of him right now.
And an out route, too. Oh, he dropped the football. And they had a first down for sure, but Mayfield dropped it. And now it's 4th and 5.
I'm not even sure he had to run a route there. Just throw it. Just,
Yeah, he started.
Hot route. Omaha.
Started running before he had it.
Coach Pierce a little frustrated by that one. That probably was going to be a big play. So now it's 4th down, and they're looking to get to the 25. Eagles try to get off the field. Same play. Mayfield's got it. He's got the first down and more. 15, 10, 5. Carson Stone with the block. Is he in?
Touchdown.
Yes, he is. Touchdown.
Nice blocking by Carson Stone up the field.
So at 9:07, it's 6-0 Milton.
Yeah, he scored because of the blocking there of Carson Stone. Nice job by Carson.
Did a really nice job of locking in on him and really not letting that, just basically getting in the way and not letting that defensive back loose to make a play.
Jacob Schuler to snap. Kimmel to hold. Hammond to kick. Operation is up, and it is good. 7-0 Milton at 9:07.
Okay, before I get to trivia, I'm going to give you guys a little NCAA trivia. I heard this morning, and you're probably not going to get it, but when I tell you, you're going to go, oh, okay.
Makes sense.
Yep. Who is the all-time leader in touchdown passes in NCAA history?
Peyton Manning?
No.
That was a good
That
guess.
was my thought.
Yeah.
I thought that. I don't think
Ty Detmer?
No, he's like 4th or 5th.
Steve McNair.
Who threw like crazy?
Yes.
Just threw like crazy.
Yes.
It has to be somebody like that, right?
Was it played in Minnesota and played in Denver? About 10 years ago, 8 years ago.
Where do you go to college?
University of Houston. Remember when
Carr?
Case Keenan.
Case Keenan.
Case Keenan,
Yeah.
wow.
Remember when they were scoring all those points all the time and scoring 60, 70 points a game?
That does make – I would never have got that.
I
got it.
I didn't expect it.
Oh, shoot.
After 40,
Spinner hits at the 24.
hands.
Oh, rolls
beautiful,
down and it stays in
beautiful.
play. Mayfield's going to make the tackle at the 10. What a kick that time by Hammond. And he spun it down the sideline to the 10.
And that was a double leg takedown by Mayfield.
Well, the Eagles are in bad shape back here at 9:05.
Houston's had some really good quarterbacks. I mean, they got two.
Well, Derek
David
Carr,
Klingler,
right? Klingler?
But they never really translated.
Was
the
Derek
NFL.
Carr a Houston guy, or was he?
I thought he was. No.
I thought he was like a Fresno State.
Yeah, I don't think he was.
I think you're right.
Klingler.
Yep.
There was another guy that wasn't there another Heisman Trophy winner? I thought.
Martin's got it. Turns and hands. Positive yardage that time,
Brought
maybe
down by
3.
Coffee.
There is a flag on the play. We've got a holding call, and they're going to go half the distance. Roman Scott with the carry that time.
David Carr, Fresno State.
Okay.
What about what does Houston have 2 quarterbacks at? Or am I thinking McNair maybe? But McNair he was Alcorn State. But
Yeah.
Well, Klingler was from Lima area.
What? David Klingler was?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Wow, they're in bad shape. 1st and 15 at the 5.
4 wide.
And another false start.
Yep.
1st and 17 from the 2.5. And they just keep going backwards. I missed both kickoffs, but both kickoffs are sponsored by West Milton Fire Company. I'm sure our graphics coordinator did a good job with that. Yeah, he's smiling.
Oh,
at me.
yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.
Timeout by the Eagles. Timeout by Uplifting Tree Service.
So you want a trivia question? Okay, you got it. So here we go. This is the one you were talking about, Berner. Wyatt Kimmel broke Mitchell Evans' single-game passing record last week. Whose record did Evans break when he took it over with 332 yards passing versus Preble Shawnee in 05?
I'm going to go out on a limb here.
Okay.
You're going to have to get this one. That's before me.
Jason Walker.
Okay. Barnesy?
No, I don't know. No idea.
Actually, that Doc, he's a trickster. Evans broke his own record.
Okay, that doesn't count.
Oh, I should have said Mitchell Evans like I always do. I got it right.
Yeah, that's
Fantastic.
Evans broke his own record, 292 yards versus Oakwood 2 weeks before that. So he threw for 292 2 weeks before that,
That's
and then
wrong.
he threw 332.
Doc, come on.
So who was it? Was it? We need to know if it's Jason Walker before that.
Yeah, I
feel like
no
it
idea.
was.
We don't know.
I don't know.
1st and 17, and the Eagles are in the shadow of their own goal line. Martin hands, and Williamson swallows him about the 5, no gain.
You guys are gonna have to help me with numbers. I cannot make out what number that was. 32, maybe.
It's 36 carried the football. Roman Scott.
Good job, Barnes.
Yeah, if I was right. Pretty sure.
Sounds good.
It may have been Twist, number 2.
I think
it was.
Yeah, I don't think there's a number 36 out there running the ball.
2nd and 17 from the 3. Martin's got it. He's going to look to throw. Oh, he swallowed. It's going to be a safety. There is a flag.
I think we're going to get a face mask. I think there was a face mask.
I think if it's a safety, Doc Ginn
he does. He owes money.
He owes $20.
Yes. But I think Schuler may have got him by the face mask.
Yep, we're moving back. Yep.
Schuler.
A lot of flags came out on that one. Let's see if they got a first down here.
We could have got $20 out of Doc Ginn. Not for us personally.
Now, is that from?
It was from the line of scrimmage,
okay.
And now it is 2nd and 2.
Did anybody turn on the heat? Is it? I was just curious if it's. I'm a little chilly right now, so if we can get the heater turned on.
Serious?
No, I'm kidding.
Big penalty for the Dogs there. 2nd down and 3 now for the Eagles. Martin's got it. He turns and hands to, again, number 2, I believe, William Twist.
Looks like
who got nothing.
Kaysen was in there first, and then
Berner, Schuler, Williamson.
Yeah, the whole crew in the middle.
Evan Michael.
What number was that? 2?
Yep. 3rd down and 3 from the 18. 7:47 counting. And it is 7-0 MU, who had a 35-yard drive after a 3-and-out. Motion, Martin, hands wide.
That may have been a hold there.
It's number 9, and their flag does fly for a hold. What a tackle there by Coffey.
Yeah, nice tackle.
Was that Coffey or Mayfield? I think it was Mayfield.
Yeah. Lynn Current that time carried the football. So it'll be 4th and 5.
Yeah, this is a hold.
Or 3rd and 12.
Lowry was, but we're going to decline it, I believe.
And 4th down. The Eagles are going to have to punt.
What number was that again?
Number 9.
Yeah.
And here comes the punt team.
This last punt was pretty good.
Was good.
-6 yards right now rushing.
And now we got see if he punts to Mayfield.
Good punter.
Yep.
First time.
So we got Charlie and Mayfield back.
That's Austin Taylor. Good snap. And this one's a little end over end, and Charlie gets a running start. 30, 25, 20, down to the 19, and he's in the Sundown Tan red zone. First down. So another short field for the Dogs.
Nice run by Charlie.
Mayfield and Stone split left. They look to Coach Pierce. Backs flip. Kimmel. Flanked by Lowry to his right. And Charlie Lane.
Oh, boy.
Who almost broke it.
Yep. Great hole.
Yep.
Good blocking up front.
That's a gain of 9 for Charlie. Second down and 1 from the 11.
Looks like Coach Pierce has made trying to concentrate on the run a little bit this first half.
Yep.
Jet to Mayfield. Makes a man miss at the 5. Powers through. Touchdown. Looked like they had him corralled at the 5, but Mayfield broke through that first tackle and sprints to the end zone for another Bulldog touchdown.
So 1 in the air, 1 on the ground for Mayfield.
13-0 Dogs. First quarter, 6:14 to go on the Doc Ginn scoreboard. Kimmel to hold. Schuler the snap. Oh, it's high and fire. Looking to throw it. Looking to throw it. Throws back to Johns. It's 2 points.
Oh, my.
Give him 2. What a play by Kimmel.
Yep.
Didn't panic.
Yep.
High snap from Schuler that time, but the Dogs get 2, and it's 15-0.
Good heads-up play. Good coaching. Those guys all knew what to do.
Yep.
Will Johns
He knew where to look.
on his first score of the year, I believe, right there. This is going to get out of hand early.
Yep.
I'm afraid.
But this is where, like what we're talking about,
Good focus.
we've got to just keep
Be sharp.
Right.
just
Be
keep
sharp.
taking care of us.
Yep.
Right.
Be sharp.
100%.
This game is not measured. I mean, yes, it is, but film session's not going to be measured on,
Scoreboard.
the scoreboard with this one. It's going to be measured on taking care of business, doing your job, being consistent, and getting better. Otherwise, it's not prepping us week to week.
Coach Galentine
Oh,
proudly
my.
walking with
Oh,
his
my.
big
Look at
championship
that.
trophy.
Yes. Good stuff.
He's probably going to sleep with it tonight.
Yeah, well,
Take a shower with it
I
tomorrow.
know I did with my 3. Whoa, spinner that time to the 30. And best field position of the night for the Eagles at the 36.
Shout out to my buddy Eric Getzler watching. I think he's in Atlanta. I don't know if he might be parts unknown, but
Atlanta, Georgia?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Georgia?
Unless
R.J. Burks carried that, by the way.
Unless he's flying somewhere. And it could be who knows where.
Welcome. Welcome to the broadcast.
Got Maine folks watching tonight?
I don't know. I get my phone. I have it charging over here because I was at a golf course all day and lost all my power. Martin. Pistol set. Up the middle, Williamson swallows him up again. Goodness, he's having a day up front. That was number 44, Jacob Orange, carrying the football that time. And he lost a yard, 2nd and 11.
It's played by Jesse.
He's been really impressive over the last few weeks.
Seemed like it just took him a couple weeks to kind of find his
Yeah.
groove.
Yep.
And he's played really well.
100%. Those 3 down linemen just got tired last week. They were on the field so much.
Well, and they were chasing Lachey.
Martin to throw. Looks, and he is swallowed up. Schuler. -6. Back to the 30.
I mean, you figure what's the average football play? 3 seconds?
Yeah.
I'm going to guess the average football play last week when they passed the ball was 6 seconds.
On those 3rd downs?
So you're rushing, you're chasing this guy twice as long.
Yeah. And they always made it. It was crazy. I've never seen anything like it. Now it's 3rd and about 15 for the Eagles. Oh, he was not ready for the snap. Ball's loose. Lowry tackles him at about the 6. A huge loss that time. Orange covered it, and it is all the way back to the 6-yard line. Loss of 18. 4:21 and counting. If you're just joining us, Bulldogs have had 2 short fields. It's 15-0. And they're looking at another one here.
Staying in the back of his end zone. This could be another Mayfield touchdown.
Woo!
Wow.
Taylor ripped
Nice.
that one. A fair catch called for
Good job there, Charlie.
Charlie Lane at the 43. So they're in plus territory, but this is the worst field position they've had.
Guy's got a leg on him.
Really good kick. 32, Austin Taylor.
So my buddy Eric just landed in Atlanta from Ireland. He just came back from Ireland. Hey, big shout out to former Bulldog administrator Bill Grafflin. Andy's dad's watching from Springfield.
All right.
Yeah, Bill's running that golf tournament at Reed this week. Got to see him. It was good to see him, and he was very complimentary of the Friday night football broadcast. So
I'm
glad to see he's here.
Probably mostly the camera work.
Stone, slant, and all the way to the 30. That's a first down. It's a legacy overhead door. First down.
And good run after the catch there by Stone.
Beautiful pass by Kimmel. I'll tell you why it's been impressive over the last few weeks, too.
Yep.
Just on a dime. Mayfield in motion.
But he's going to.
Lowry. Whoa, what a block by Charlie. All the way to the 25, gain of 5 for Seth that time. 2nd down and 5.
Well, I tell you what, if I'm a defensive back and I see number 17 in motion, and I'm thinking I got deep thirds here, I can't start backpedaling fast enough.
You leaving that run open.
Uh-huh.
Little reverse this time to Mayfield. He's got open space. He's to the 10 and out of bounds about the 5-yard line. Pushed out that time by number 4, Ben Knosman. But it is a first down into the Sundown Tan red zone. First and goal from about the 10-yard line.
Thought he might sneak it in there.
I did too.
Good pursuit there by Troy Christian to get him out of bounds.
False start that time. Oh, maybe timeout Troy Christian. Yep, timeout Troy Christian.
So I'd like to give another kudos to Mr. Andy Amlin there on the sideline. He's junior high football coach, intervention specialist, but does a great job. Read all of the homecoming announcements today, which was a lot for the court and the queen and all of that. So Andy and did a great job at the assembly today.
I was going to say, and
Yeah, how'd that go?
does one of the best.
Obviously wasn't there.
Does one of the best. Hulk Hogan.
Yes.
Oh, well, he's unbelievable.
Really, any WWF wrestler from the 80s and 90s.
And if you don't know Amlin, big wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Huge wrestling fan. So
not only a fan, but like an aficionado.
He's a scholar of
the
sport.
Historical. And he goes back a ways.
He knows it all.
Hey, that timeout was sponsored by Uplifting Tree Service. Second timeout of the game for the Eagles. Head coach Charles Begley. Fake to Lowry. Inside handoff to Charlie Lane, who powers through. And he's got a touchdown.
Charlie running hard.
A lot of physicality tonight for the Dogs. And it's 21-0.
Yeah, good blocking, but really hard run by Charlie.
So at 2:35 on the scoreboard, 21-0. High snap last time by Schuler. Let's see how he does this time. A little high and a bobble, and it is off. I don't know if it's going to get there or not, and it does not. Just the timing off again. So a little high snaps, throwing it off a little bit.
Yep. I don't think this one's got the distance. A little major league.
Saw your wife last night. Heck of a dancer. Great movie. I won't go any further with that line. 21-0.
We were today in phys ed class. We were out playing softball, and a kid playing third base took one off the shin. And Mr. Meredith goes, "Come on, Dorn." I was like, old Roger Dorn. Actually, he was shortstop, took it off the shin. I said, "Mike, Dorn played third base."
Yeah.
You're way off. Samsonite, you were way off.
Way off. Sammy, Slammy, Swanson. Wait, it's on the suitcase.
Are we going to have some good filler material?
Yeah, I got. I'm holding off
half?
on trivia. I got trivia.
Okay.
I got more.
How
trivia.
much trivia?
You got to
do
have
you
a lot of trivia.
If there's
You know what?
If there's
we'll make our own trivia.
If there's
tonight.
a running clock, it won't be that long. Correct?
Yes. Should be fast. And I will have a Clark's Pizza in hand faster than I thought. Looking forward to that.
I just ate a whole bag of
kettle corn.
So
I know.
I don't know if I'm going to be needing to eat anything.
West Milton Fire Company kickoff, and this time he goes to the other side where he hits about the 25-20, and it's picked up, and Mayfield gets him at the 30. Mayfield shed a man and got to his ankles, and down he went.
Mayfield doing it on both sides of the ball.
William Twist that time with the carry, or the return. First down 10 for Troy Christian, 2:32 on the Doc Ginn scoreboard. 21-0 Milton.
We'll see. They had a little success throwing the ball.
Yeah.
And they completed a couple passes.
Yeah, one pass, six yards.
But no first downs, correct?
Correct.
Martin does throw. Stone makes a great play.
Good tackle there.
Nice tackle.
Chase Little with the catch, and Carson Stone brought him down. That's a loss of 2. Second down and 12.
Good crowd tonight. Good homecoming crowd.
yeah.
Yeah. Good crowd for the
I mean,
parade.
other than the cold weather we've had to deal with, I didn't think people would show up. I'm hoping it starts to cool off.
It will. We got some rain coming.
Yeah,
You said that 2 weeks ago.
I know, but it's for real this time. Pistol. Martin. Handoff.
Yeah, I think Burner
Gabe Barhorse
Burner
with
got
the carry.
lucky, blitzed right in.
Tackled by Kaysen Burner, 3rd down and 12, no gain.
What number is that?
Number 8, Gabe Barhorst with the carry. So they've tried different people.
They have yet to have a run in positive yardage yet.
They've got 4 receivers.
That could be a record.
Left. 1 right. Martin all by himself. Looks to pass, throws, complete, and it looks like a 1st down.
Yep, it is. Nice throw.
William Twist with the catch, and the Eagles have their first down of the ball game at 1:04 counting, 1st quarter. Pretty good throw by the kid.
Yep. Dogs in a little bit of a soft zone there with
Blitz.
He got blitz. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Jailbreak.
Coffee.
Ian Coffey up the middle, -7. Probably the last play of the quarter. It'll be 2nd and 17.
Did you say you wanted another trivia question?
Well, if they don't run a play, I would love one.
They're not going to run a play.
I thought you'd never ask.
Okay. I like this next one. Well, I like all of them.
I didn't like the last one. I thought Doc was a little misleading.
That was rough.
Little trickery.
That was
he
rough.
You know,
said trick answer.
Head and shoulders, and we both went for it.
Yeah, I
You
did.
know, we went flying. We tried to block a shot.
Even Coach Grudis tried to get me to say Mitchell Evans.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Yep.
So the question is this. Can you remember? Do you remember? Give the nicknames of these 4 teams that Milton has played in the 2000s.
When we fell in love.
And they are Williamsport, Westfall, Ottawa, Glandorf, Defiance, and Belleville, Clear Fork.
The
Ottawa Glandorf is the Titans.
Defiance is the Bulldogs.
Defiance Bulldogs, Ottawa Glandorf Titans, Westfall, and Clear Fork.
I didn't go to those games.
I did. Westfall was blue. Falcons?
Nope.
Devils. Blue Devils.
Nah.
Is that correct?
Nope.
Westfall. The Westfall Wascally Wabbits.
I'll give you guys a hint, unless you want to guess again.
Is it an animal?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a bird.
Blue Jays.
No.
Is it a bird?
Nope.
My bad.
What is it?
I don't know. I thought they were blue, but it's the Mustangs.
Correct.
Yeah.
The Mustangs, and then Clear
What
Fork.
was that noise you
I
just
was,
made?
I was making a horse noise.
Not a good one.
Yeah.
Martin to throw up the middle, and he's hit
Yeah.
and brought down by number 12 that time, Kaysen Burner.
Kaysen seems to be
Seems
making
to
up
be
on some
all
lost time.
over the
You know what I'm
place.
going to call that? I'm going to call that a Wagner Paving big hit. Hey, you're missing one. Clear Fork. Or clear,
Clear
Fork. Fork. Clear
Fork.
Fork, sorry.
They were green.
Yee.
It's another horse.
The utensils. Clear Fork.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Picnic utensils.
I don't get that at all.
You don't get that. Okay. Clear
Uh,
Fork.
Were they in the Mustangs as well?
No.
Okay, but they were the Stallions.
Nope.
The Broncos.
Nope.
I can't. False start.
You cannot. You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, Trenton Begley. Shout out to my wife,
Wait.
who says you guys are weird.
Thank you.
Thank you very little.
I'm still waiting.
I don't know any more horses. Mustangs,
No, you already
Stallions,
said- Nope.
Broncos. Give me a
The
horse.
Clydesdales.
No. Good guess.
The
Good.
ponies.
Good try. No.
the miniature ponies.
Everyone at home is yelling at their TV right
Oh,
now.
are they really? Here comes a blitz from the Dogs on third and a mile, and they sack him again.
That's Coffee
and
again.
That's Ian Coffey.
I think that's another Wagner Paving big hit by Ian Coffey.
All right, hold on a second.
Am I going to have to tell you guys this one?
No.
Yes, I don't know.
No.
I'm
if
not a
you're saying-
horses.
Look, if people are yelling at their TV, we're
It's
going to
gotta be
get
easy,
this
right?
They are. They are yelling at their TV right now.
Colts.
Yes, the Colts.
Yes, I told you. I really didn't tell you that.
I like
but
Stallions better.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah, Colts.
Colt the school.
I can see the two teams.
Yeah, that's why you said Blue Jays.
I knew they were blue.
Wow,
The
that's a
kid hit
great
another
punt.
punt.
Yes.
Lane, 45, 50, 46-yard line. Good run by Charlie, brought down by Roman Scott. And it's 1st and 10 plus territory for the Dogs. 10:06 to go, second quarter. We got a little distracted by the horses and the horse noises, but we're back. 10:06.
That's a horse noise you call it. I thought it was a kangaroo.
I wasn't sure.
I thought it was good.
What's a kangaroo
The
sound?
first one was good, Coach. The second one wasn't.
What's a kangaroo sound?
Oh, I don't know.
I thought that's what it was.
No, I don't know. No idea. Tight formation this time for the Dogs. Sometimes they throw out of it. They will throw out. Oh, my goodness.
Will
Johns
is
is
a little
wide
open.
open. He's got it, and it is a touchdown. And the tight end was wide. Great throw from Kimmel that time. It's a 46-yard strike and a touchdown.
I think that's John's first touchdown of the year, right?
Yeah, he's got the two-pointer tonight and the touchdown.
And I tell you what,
That's a tough catch.
Yes, I was just going to say that's a tough catch because you're wide open. You know you're wide open, and you got to make the catch, and he did. Nice job. Tough catch because you're so wide open. John's having himself a good half. Sister got homecoming queen.
Yeah. It's a good day for the Johns.
Good day for the Johnses.
Another high snap. Kimmel got it down that time, and it's up and good. But a little bit high on the snaps tonight. 28-0 Milton-Union High School. All right, so my wife, who teaches first grade.
I'm not listening. She said we were weird.
No, she did.
Rude.
But also, seriously, kangaroos make clicking noises, with their mouth. That sounded more like
I wonder if that's the noise I hear at night outside my window. I wonder if I got a wild kangaroo living
you
in
better
the woods.
shut your window.
I do have my window shut.
What you got in that pouch?
Hammer.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Kate, for that. We appreciate it.
We could talk some college football.
Yeah, there's some good games tomorrow.
Well, I like
Oklahoma, Tennessee.
Well, I like Michigan and USC.
Yeah.
Where Michigan's got to start.
Is it in?
It's at Michigan again.
Yeah, but
how many games can you have at home?
What's the line? I got to think USC's favorite.
Yeah, they're 7-10, I think. Michigan's just their quarterback short, and they don't know any plays.
It's unfortunate
for the other team. All right, 9:57.
Breaks
28-0.
It might
go out of bounds, and it will. So a penalty that time.
As I said, I just want to say good luck to Ethan Lane tomorrow. Like I said, they're 2-0 up there at Findlay. I think they're pretty excited about the team they have and a chance to go 3-0, getting some votes in the national poll, excuse me. So
I should go up there and watch.
I would like to go to a game.
Yeah,
Why don't we go and get some pizza?
I mean, there's nobody to hang out with when you go. I mean,
in Lima.
I mean, if like
you guys have never had.
If
Fat
there was
Jack's
a Bulldog
pizza.
family that went up consistently to watch the Findlay Oilers play, I might go.
Like the Lanes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You're right. We're tailgating at so and so every week.
You could seriously just ride with them. I think that's what I'm going to do.
I agree.
I'm
We got to
just gonna
stop and
tell
get
'em.
pizza. Martin Hands that time,
That's
and
a whole bunch of them.
we also won. And
What
Schuler off the bottom
What
of the
number
pile.
was that? Number 8?
Number 8. Gabe Barhorst. 2nd and 11. 9:37 counting. Again, that kickoff was sponsored by the West Milton Fire Company. And our halftime show is the
Crestwell
Strategies halftime show. I get to be interviewed tonight. I'm excited.
And it's weird you brought it up.
Uh-huh. Schuler puts pressure on, incomplete. Look for an out route that time to Chase Little. Roster filled with freshmen. They've got 4 or 5 freshmen out in skill positions.
Very, where Covington was. And, good to see them.
Yeah, Covington's
really
playing
seeming.
really well.
Yeah, I mean, they're 4-0. 3-1. They lost to
3-1.
Laramie. Beat up, had a big win last week against these guys. And
3rd down and 10. Dogs try to get off the field again. Troy Christian's had 1 first down tonight.
I think that tailback may have moved, but
Martin.
that's okay.
Slant over the middle, and it's incomplete.
He had him.
Just overthrew number 7, R.J. Burks, and here comes the punt team. Once again.
Day's got a little breeze to his back. He might put this one on the 5. So you better back up. Better back up more than that, Mayfield. There you go.
Stone off the edge.
This guy's got a leg.
Oh, good punt. Mayfield at the 29, 30, 35. Makes a man miss, 40. And down about the 46-yard line.
Easy.
And a flag.
That was not very smart.
Roman Scott with the tackle, and Roman Scott will be charged with a personal foul. And the Dogs will move from the 45 down to the Troy Christian 40-yard line.
No need. You made a good play.
And that was going to be the first time we've started a possession in their territory until the late hit. So there that went.
Shout out to official Scott Stratton. He's the white hat. Longtime junior varsity basketball official. Does a great job. Man, in football, he's the head honcho. But the Crew's had a nice game so far. Mm-hmm. You agree?
I would 100% agree. Officials do a great job. No, I will say this, I can't remember what. I think officiating football between the tackles is one of the toughest things to do.
Absolutely. Pitch this time. Charlie's got a little option look, and he's got 11 yards and a first down. That's a legacy overhead door. First down.
I mean, we, as fans, we're on our couch, we're in the stands, but having to watch it in live action and see everything going on is not easy. I think it's tougher than officiating basketball.
Oh.
If I'm being honest, it's, you know what I mean? Like, there's short stoppage, but I didn't mean that as a.
No.
You got a guy watching the line of scrimmage. He's watching,
I got you.
8 to 10 guys.
He fumbled it.
He did, and he recovered it. We've got a hold this time. And Eagle is down.
Got a man down.
Looks like it's 75. Trenton Begley trying to see who that is. Dogs will be 1st and 20 after the mark-off.
No, what I mean is if you said, which would you rather officiate? I think from you're on the spot, on the move constantly, being in the right position, I think basketball's more difficult.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you got to change into the courts, you got to rotate with your crew, you got to, But I think the amount of things you have to see through a bunch of stuff, I think is tough for football.
Sure. And what do they say? You can call holding on every play if you wanted to, depending on whether or not it affected the play. It's the same thing in basketball. No screens away from the ball, that sort of thing. But, yeah.
Advantage, disadvantage.
Correct.
By the way, just a little tidbit from Doc here to answer Rusty's question last week. Seth Lowry did indeed score his first career touchdown last week versus
Nice. Motion, throws, and dropped. That was to Jackson Strickland. And he didn't quite get his head turned around. So it's 2nd down and 20 from the 40. Good ball by Kimmel. Timing just a little bit off. And just to leave the football thing, the only thing is they can pick up their flag and say, we changed our mind.
Agreed.
Which I find kind of ridiculous.
I go back and forth on that. Because I agree with you. Can't do it in basketball.
No. Kimmel to pass. Throw back to Lowry. He's got a one-on-one situation. And a good play that time.
And needed to go wide there. Not cut back in where everybody was standing.
Roman Scott with the tackle. Gain of 5. So 3rd and 15, probably the longest down and distance the Dogs have had. 7:47 counting. Doc against scoreboard.
But, because, you also go from the school of thought of, let's make sure we get the call right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get it.
But I also get you can't do that because then you're gonna spend all your time second guessing, talking about every single call. I think it's
Kimmel deep to Mayfield. He's got it, and he has got a touchdown. Milton-Union. Oh, a strike that time from Kimmel. 40 yards.
A good route from Mayfield, and as you said, Kimmel put it right on the numbers. Nice catch. Mayfield's 3rd touchdown.
Yep.
34-0. Wow. Another quick strike. And Kimmel's putting up yards again.
Yeah. What's he got unofficially?
Good snap that time. Timing is better, and it's up and good.
110, 24, 129.
All right. Ready for a trivia question?
Yes, sir.
This one will take a little while.
No.
Not really. A little bit. Can you name the top 3 quarterback-receiver combinations that are responsible for the most touchdown passes in MU history?
Well, Mitch Evans, Kenny Battiston.
Tied for 2nd with 13 in 2005.
Ron Berner and Chuck Green.
Nope.
Okay. Give
That's
it a
a
shot.
good guess, though.
Actually, they're in the best of the rest category. They had 9 in 1960.
Okay.
Kimmel and Mayfield. They there yet?
I'm going to go with
Nope.
Broomball and Mortar.
Yep. They're number 1.
They're number 1. Okay.
Wow, yeah. Good return that time by number 7, Burks.
We've got one more, right?
Yep. In the modern era, as you would call it.
I'm going to go with Broomball and Lovin.
Yep. So Nathan Broomball and A.J. Lovin had 13 in 2019. Mitchell Evans and Kenny B had 13 in 2005. And Mortar and Broomball, Nathan Mortar, Blake Broomball in 2022 or 20 to 22 had 18. Mitch Evans and Tonerity's had 10.
Yeah.
Wow. And Hal Atkins and Jeff Hunt had 12 in 77, 78.
Wow.
Martin to pass. And incomplete. Good play that time by Jackson. Jackson Strickland broke it up. Looked like they were going to get a completion there. 2nd down 10.
So Chuck and Ron made it in 1960. I'm sure 9 touchdown passes was a ton in 1960.
That's exactly, yeah.
That was a pretty good football team.
Slinging Sammy Ball. Shout out to Lima, Ohio. Mom and Dad are on the false start.
And Dad benefited from playing for a quarterback that's in the College Football Hall of Fame and also played in the NFL for a little bit. Chuck was pretty good. His son also was a Major League Baseball pitcher. Chuck's was.
Wow.
So next week the Dogs will be at Miami East.
And we don't know our situation.
We don't know if we're going to have room in the press box for us or not.
2nd and 15, 7:13 to go. Second quarter, 35-0 on homecoming. Martin to pass. Under pressure, tipped.
Oh,
he caught
my.
it.
Okay, let's get a tackle on him.
Really good play that time by number 21, Chase Little. I'm not sure how he caught it, but he did.
What number is he? 21?
Yep, and they go to 3rd and about 7, and Schuler lit him up after the pass.
Coffee should have had himself a pick there, I think.
Trips left, pistol formation. Single right, looks for the slant, and
There he
right
got
to
it.
Ian Coffey, 35-30, 25-20.
He gone.
He is going to score. Touchdown, Milton-Union.
Pick 6. First one of the year.
41-0. That's a flawless design turnover turned into 6 points.
Good blocking for him there when he got close to the end zone. Nice cut back by Coffey. Got a couple blocks, got in the end zone.
And my family is gone. They were sitting right there, and they are gone. I think they're done.
And you are still here.
And I am going to eat cold pizza.
It's the best kind.
42-0. Those of you wondering about a running clock, that does not start until the second half. So we are not even halfway through the second quarter.
So what other college games we got going on tomorrow?
Ohio State and
Marshall
at
the
noon.
Thundering Herd.
You know, it's funny. We did a little trivia in history class today, and I threw out who's Ohio State play tomorrow, and this was my 8th graders. And no one guessed Marshall, nor had they ever heard of Marshall, nor did they know where Marshall was.
What?
It's an interesting generation.
How about the Miami Redhawks? You would think after playing,
I know where they're going.
After playing at Northwestern, Cincinnati, they're going to go to South Bend and play Notre Dame.
Nice. You know, here's
a
one I didn't realize was tomorrow, but it's 8 o'clock, so I'll probably be watching the Oklahoma game. But Illinois, Nebraska.
Yeah.
22 and 24.
Nebraska's playing really well.
They're both 3-0. It's an interesting Big Ten game. Old school, let's say old school Big Ten game.
Spinner to the 30. 35, 40, and he breaks a tackle, 42, and down. Chase Little with the carry, and that was Evan Michael who brought him down.
Let's see, what else we got? NC State, Clemson. That's probably not bad.
Florida State's coach was very interesting this week.
Oh, did you hear some of that?
Whose was it?
Well, they're 0-3.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're not good.
No.
But then he talks about, well, if anybody else played the powerhouse schedule we'd played so far, they'd be 0-3. I'm like, you played Boston College, you played Georgia Tech, and can we just stop there?
Ouch. 4 split out here for Martin. Takes the snap, looks to throw. Oh, fumble. Ball loose.
And they got it. So the USC-Michigan game's at 3:30 tomorrow.
And then your game's 7:30, the big one that you want to watch?
Yeah.
So that's three in a row.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That sounds like a good Saturday.
You got Utah, Oklahoma State at 4. Utah's 12, Oklahoma State's 14. But, yeah, 7:30 is the Tennessee-Oklahoma game.
Well, last week wasn't a great week for college football.
No, it wasn't at all. Not at all.
No, I played golf last week. I won't tomorrow.
Yeah, there's some good games tomorrow.
I'm sick of it. Hot.
I hadn't noticed it was hot.
2nd and 12.
Oh,
that's
buddy.
not legal.
So that was arena football.
I was
action
going
right
to
there.
say.
Well, the catch was made by Ben Knosman on the out route, but he was moving forward at the line of scrimmage, so the Dogs will probably take that penalty. It'll be 2nd down and 17.
Knosman just wants to get rid of the ball so bad.
Nobody wanted it.
Nobody wanted the ball. Poor guy. Yeah, it's going to go back here. You cannot do that.
No, they called dead ball, so the play never even took place. Back to the 35, 2nd and 17. Oh, my family's back. My family is back.
They just went to get some food.
They did. They're getting pizza.
You sound a little sensitive,
Oh,
Coach.
well, they got my credit card. They're probably over buying. I don't know what they're buying.
Food for everybody?
Food for the whole family.
What'd they say? That announcement? Free burgers at Buckeye Burger?
Courtesy of the Barnes family. No place to go there. Twist the carry. And Lowry with another tackle as he builds his defensive resume. 4:35 and counting. It's 3rd and 18.
What number's
42-0.
What number's Twist?
2.
2.
Ten seconds on the play clock. They're not out of the huddle.
They're not going to get this off. Timeout, Troy Christian.
Timeout, Troy Christian. That's an uplifting tree service. Timeout.
Well, who the Steelers got?
Well, big gulps, huh, guys?
Yeah.
Well, see you later.
Steelers play the Chargers.
Where is it?
Pittsburgh's home opener. They've been on the road the first 2 weeks.
Oh, wait.
Division leading Pittsburgh Steelers.
The undefeated division leading Pittsburgh Steelers.
I didn't know if Brett knew they were
You don't
undefeated.
need to stoke him.
I wasn't sure if he knew.
The
Didn't know if he followed him that close.
the low-scoring punt-first defensive wizard Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
What was that? Were you? It was you at the start of school.
Yeah.
Four wins. 4-13.
It was Fulton.
Mr. Pessimist.
But you said 4-13, and I said things that
And
I
I laughed.
cannot say on right now on the YouTube channel.
Well, we've got 2 wins left. Well,
Shut up. You are such a preseason. You are the opposite of Bengals fans.
I know.
We're like Super Bowl. Yeah. You know, and then
well, that's
okay. You're right. Go ahead.
I brought up with my father, who was the biggest pessimist football guy ever, and it rubbed off. No offense, Dad. You know it's true. Martin to pass, steps up into the pocket over the middle, and it's broken up. Mayfield stepped in front and knocked it down.
Yeah, he read it.
Pretty acrobatic play to come in and knock it down
offense,
without
Dad. You know it's true.
getting there too early.
And going through him.
Martin to
Yeah,
pass,
wrapped around
steps
him
up
here.
into the
So Dad's a
pocket over
Browns
the
fan.
middle,
Oh, yeah.
and it's
Nice.
broken up.
Yep.
Browns fan. Mayfield stepped
kinda
in
know how that
front
goes.
and knocked it down.
Yeah, he read it.
Well, you know how it goes. They never do anything.
I know.
Kind of like the Bengals.
Okay.
Talk.
There it goes. See?
Yeah, because
Thanks.
Steeler fans are sold to the earth. They would never say anything.
Mayfield at the 33, 35-40, 45-50, 45-40, and still going down at the 31-yard line. What a run he made.
What's his all-purpose yards going to be in the first half?
Well, I've got a stat for you guys that's going to blow your mind. A couple of them.
See what Coach Pierce does here.
3:47 to go, 42-0, and they are in TC territory again. Starting at the 30 this time.
Going to run between the tackles here a little bit.
I'm going to say Charlie Lane gets a touch.
Lowry.
Almost. Oh, nice tackle.
Gain of 3. Brought down that time by Jacob Orange. Second down, 7. Braxton Donley into the game.
Again, at halftime, we're going to have Coach Barnes and Coach Winchester talk a little boys golf, boys soccer. And we may or may not have the homecoming queen up here.
I told her to come up at 10. I talked to all 3 of them because I didn't know who it was.
Gotcha.
And said, get up here at 10. Fumble. First mistake we've made offensively. And Wyatt fell on it, so it's 3rd down and 7 now. 2:55 and counting.
All right. So we're under 3 for halftime.
Pitch, option, Charlie, and brought down at the 21, short of the first down, where it'll be 4th and about 2. Dad says, quote, best to believe the worst than never be disappointed, unquote.
That's an old school dad quote.
It is an old school dad quote.
But he was a Browns fan.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Huge. Until they left, and then he's just kind of.
Yeah. A lot of people like that.
He kind of drifted to the Steelers, which I was proud of him. 4th and 2. Mayfield jet. And false start. That may have been swallowed up. Not sure he would have got that. They had guys everywhere over there. 4th and 7. Dogs have scored every time they've touched it.
He had 25 yards of the sideline, though.
True.
And it was going to turn into a foot race.
True.
That would have been a Chris Berman. Whoop.
Whoop. 34, 133, 132 and counting. Here right before the half. Play clock at 6. 4th down. Pressure's on. Kimmel over the middle. Tipped and incomplete. And the Dogs will turn it over on downs. So Troy Christian stops Milton for the first time. Just over a minute 20 to go. First down, Eagles.
So we'll have a couple interviews. Coach Burner will have some stats for us, and we'll have a running clock to start the third quarter.
Yep, get some JV kids in, call some new names. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah, I think you'll see the starters for a series, and then you'll start seeing the cash
Casey going to play some
explosion.
quarterback?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, my. I'm surprised Mayfield didn't.
He almost he could have maybe picked that one.
I was going to say, I think if he was watching the ball, he was more making the play. He might. You never know. Maybe get him a few snaps. And
who's JV quarterback?
Yeah, that's my question.
Roy.
Oh, okay.
I think Roy and
Chase Roy?
Yeah, probably throw. Maybe Strickland get out there a little bit.
Very cool. 2nd and 10.
Well, we got to – I was going to say you got to do something here to let us get a guy on the field. I think what you're seeing here with Troy Christian, their junior and senior class did not have junior high football. So
Martin.
Oh.
Schuler.
Oh, my. Hello.
My goodness.
Has a big body falling on him.
You didn't go with the big Wagner big-time hit there. That was a good one.
We can call that a Wagner paving big hit by
Good.
Schuler.
Just so you know, that was their first running play of positive yardage.
Wow.
And it was a quarterback scramble.
There went one of my stats. So here's one of the stats. Every possession, they started in their own territory and never got out of their own territory. We started every possession in their territory.
And never got to ours.
And until that last drive,
Right.
we scored on every possession.
Right.
And until that last run, they had not had a run positively. And this is going to be a penalty.
Yeah, play clock ran out. They are out of timeouts. And the clock is down to 28.2 seconds before the half. Eagles just want to get to halftime. New quarterback in.
Little wildcat.
That was William Twist, number 2. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first half, where Milton-Union dominates, and it's 42-0. Coach Pierce claps on the way out. I think he likes what he saw overall. Didn't have a lot of penalties.
Yep.
And thought we played a really sharp half.
Oh my gosh. Great. I thought I felt something, like a bolt of electricity.
Well,
or
it was like Zeus walked in.
like Bree. And I know it's difficult because we really need to build up Coach Winchester as much as possible because he struggles
no
in the
ego at all.
his confidence usually
Yeah.
struggles.
One of those slowly.
Hey, if you use my headset, remember my it's like getting in a car after Shaq drove it.
Give that one to him. I'm keeping mine.
79.
All right,
Hey,
Coach.
that's the year I was born.
Coach Winchester is here. He's got a 79 jersey on for 79 wins.
79 wins. All right. Sit down, doctor.
I'm in the presence of soccer greatness.
Hello, hello.
I don't even know if I can talk. What's up, Boa?
Good to see you, boss.
Yeah, thanks for letting those girls ride with you today. That was awesome.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Yeah, for sure.
First time league champions.
Yeah, really exciting.
So, Dr. Winchester, first off, you were the Grand Marshal, so how was it riding in the parade today?
It was better than advertised. I
Yeah.
can tell you that right now. A lot of community support for the parade. And it was fantastic to be a part of it.
It's a fun thing.
Yeah. You were a Grand Marshal?
Yep, so was Barnesy.
I was
Barnes
2
was
years
a
ago.
Grand Marshal?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's fun.
I'm following in a long line of great Grand
That's
Marshals.
right, that's right. But it's fun. That's what I told you. Like it's going to be more fun than you realize. So, yeah, I enjoyed it when I did it.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little boys soccer. Why don't you talk a little bit about? Actually, why don't you let's back up. Why don't you tell us preseason stuff? What do you do with the boys soccer program in the preseason in the summer?
Yeah, so preseason this year, we did something we've never done here at Milton-Union under my tenure. We took the boys to a college soccer camp. That got them exposed to 4 to 6 different college coaches running the training sessions, and we got to scrimmage teams from across the state, and we did really well there. We played in a couple other preseason tournaments to prepare, and the boys have really put in a lot of work, and it's shown in the season so far.
And like, how many times a week do you guys get together in the summer?
In the summer, usually 2 to 4 times a week. We do conditioning and open fields on the same night. And then the seniors will usually lead another session or 2 by themselves. And that's good for team building.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Barnesy, what kind of summer stuff do your guys do?
Yeah, we start May 1st. We'll go every Monday and Wednesday. Open range, anybody can come. It's sparsely attended because so many kids are playing baseball or whatever the case may be.
Sure.
So, but yeah, we do that just to prepare for the season, and we do that all the way up. We take a couple-week break in July. But we do that all the way up to our camp, which is the 10 days before tryouts, and then we're there every day. We have 10 days coaching. We're there every day.
Right.
So work really hard on fundamentals because once the season starts, man, we get our 4 practices.
Right, you guys
and we go.
Golf just goes.
Yeah, we just go. We're done.
Yeah.
Our season's over.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Coach Winchester wants to tell us a little about the season up to this point.
The season has we're 5-4-1 on the season. We had a rough 5-game road trip after our first home win. We went 0-4-1. The results don't really tell the story of the games, though. We outshot opponents 129 to 79, so we were plus 50 on shots, but we're 0-4-1 on our record. We've had some really good. We're on a 4-game win streak right now. We've played some really quality teams, and I think the boys are starting to click at the right moment.
And what do you got coming up here this next week?
This next week's a big week for us. We have Bethel on Monday.
At home?
At home at 5:30. We have Bell Fountain on Wednesday for senior night, and then we have Troy Christian on Thursday. If we win both of those games, or when we win both of those games, all 3 teams will be tied for first place in the TRC.
And are those all 3 home?
All 3 home games, yes. Yep.
So a huge week.
Huge week. When we won a couple days ago against Lehman Catholic, that secured 3rd place in the TRC, which is the first time the boys team has placed above 4th place in our league in boys soccer in league history.
And then you got tournament draw coming up, and
yeah, tournament draw this year. They're doing something different in boys soccer this year. They're using max preps to do rank
that's
ratings.
what they did basketball-wise last year, too.
Yeah. So they're using max prep for in place of the state polls, state and local polls, so coaches don't vote on the polls. But this year we're going to do everything online when it comes to seeding and with picking where you're going to go for playoffs.
Right. So Barnesy, tell us a little bit about your season.
We just finished in the duels. We went 6-10. We went 6-10 last year, so pretty consistent. Last year's schedule was a little easier, so I think we grew a little bit this year. Austin Hodkin led us this year in scoring at 45.9. I had 4 guys right around that.
Right. So
We just didn't have that big 38 somewhere.
Right, that big low number.
Yeah, we didn't get the low number. I didn't have a round in the 30s this year, which is kind of disappointing, but I mean, our growth was really good.
But you're young, right?
Oh, we are young. We have everybody back that is on the team this year. So, yeah, in our final duel, we shot 172 or 3, and I mean, we started at 194 consistently, 191. So, I mean, we dropped, and I'm happy about that. So, Austin Hodkin, 2nd teamer, and then Keaton Jones was honorable mention, all conference in the TRC this year.
And then you guys got a shot win the league next year?
I think we do. I mean, we're going to have to improve. Lehman's very, very good. They have everybody back. Everybody else is losing some significant pieces, but Lehman's going to be tough. Troy Christian will be good. I mean, the league in the last 3 or 4 years has just developed golf-wise. I mean, at the first year that we were able to win in 21, we won the league. We actually scored better most of the time this year than we did than that 21 team did.
Really?
Yeah. So,
Coach Grudich, we got to get someone on the record books. We got to reach out to Doc Ginn because although Barnesy won't tell you this, he's won 85 dual meets in boys golf. So
nice.
I'm not sure if that is a record, but
I have no idea.
Sure.
I don't know if they got. I don't know how many golf records they have.
They don't have any. I asked Grafflin what he had, and he said he didn't know. And and then Fred Shank before him.
Right.
So I know. I believe there's only been 3 coaches here. And I
don't know how Shank coached for a while. I don't know how many years he coached.
I don't either, but I did. I reached out to him because he's got 79, and I was like, 79. That's pitiful. 79. I got 85. I don't know what the deal is. Nobody's talking about it. Whatever.
So you guys are done, right?
We did not get a qualifier. So
and
yes.
then what's the tournament look like for boys soccer?
Well, this year they're doing 5 divisions in boys soccer, so we've got a really competitive
And we're
Dayton
4?
area. We're Division 5 this year.
Oh, we're 5. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so the teams to look out for in Dayton, besides us, are Dayton Christian, Troy Christian, Botkins, Yellow Springs. Those are all very, very good teams. So it's going to be tough to get out of Dayton this year, depending on where we end up in the brackets.
How many teams are in your district?
There's 19 teams in our district.
But the
D5.
but the seeding's all by.
Actually, it's coaches.
Oh, okay.
They're just doing for soccer this year. They're just doing the polls using
Okay.
Max Preps.
Gotcha.
The coaches still put in where they think they should be, and you vote.
So it's just like it's always been.
Yes.
Gotcha. And when
Yep.
do you have tournament draw? 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep. What's nice about that is it's going to be all online this year, as opposed to having to make a trip.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
drive to
There's no
wherever.
reason. There's no reason it can't be online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's easy to do on Zoom or Teams, whatever you want to do.
But we're looking forward to it. We've had a good schedule. We've got to play a lot of teams out of our league, and we have 17 games on our schedule this year, 10 away games and 7 at home. So we're really looking forward to the playoffs too. But we've got work to do.
That's right. One game at a time.
We win our 2 league games this week, and we'll secure a league championship. So that's the goal.
Put another number up.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Very good.
Yeah.
So, Barnes, anything else about golf?
Well, we got to mention the girls. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
I know Coach Galentine's not here, but the girls won their TRC championship this year for the first time, only in their second year of existence, and they absolutely blew it away today. Was not close.
Good for them.
And so we had 2 first-teamers. Addie Case finished number 3 overall, and then Scarlett Crow, who also plays soccer,
Right.
was able to finish number 6. So 2 first-teamers.
That's good.
And then Evie Diaz had a real nice round. Emerson Freisteller, real solid. They just had a really nice round today and blew them out of the water.
Good for them.
Yeah, no nervous moments,
That's
Yeah.
good.
which is good.
They got to ride in the float with me in the homecoming parade tonight, and I told everyone I could on the street that I was riding with greatness. That
The trophy was up, right?
They held the trophy up, and I also wanted to mention Coach Galentine was also selected for Coach of the Year in TRC.
Absolutely.
Not that he would brag about it himself, but I wanted to get that
Yeah,
recognition
good for
out there
him.
too.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So
All right. Dr. Winchester, anything else about boys soccer?
look out for the dogs. We're going to be playing in November.
Yeah, so if you want to come watch them this week, actually, they got 3 home games, 5:30 Monday.
6:30 Wednesday,
And
senior
that's senior night, yeah.
And then we play at 5:30 on Thursday night.
I think
against
we're
Troy
on
Christian.
TV on Wednesday night for senior night. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
So I'll probably be here calling the action.
All right, cool.
All right. Sounds good.
Well,
Congratula-
we got the queen behind
yeah,
us.
we got the queen to
Yeah.
interview. So congratulations, Doctor.
Thank you guys for having me. Have a good night.
Yep.
Thanks.
All right, Doctor, I'll let you,
Thanks for mentioning that. I appreciate
Dr.
that.
Barnes.
Yep, I got
got her.
T. Johns here. She's we'll call her Highness, Her Royal Highness,
Okay.
Tyla. Did you expect that?
No.
No. Who'd you think was going to win it? If you were honest.
Probably Jenna.
Yeah.
But
So
for me.
what about the moment you heard Tyla? Were you just in shock?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I can't believe I'm talking to you as a senior. You think about the times we've spent together in school. If you don't know out there,
And I
this
was
is one.
scared of you in
This is
eighth
one of.
grade.
You should be scared. This
I'm
is one
not
of.
scared.
This is one of Barnes's babies. That's what I call the senior class. Those poor kids. Did you have me in 7th too, or no?
Yes.
7th, 8th, and then I went to the high school 9th. Did I have you in 10th? No.
You had me for a FTA.
Focus, yeah, FTA, and then this year in Focus as well. So out of the last 6 years of school, she spent 4 with me. And Grudich said she still goes here. She didn't leave. She didn't transfer. That was rude. But you were scared. Tell me a little bit about that. Why were you
7th
scared?
grade?
Yeah,
I was scared of
just everybody.
I'm scared of everybody.
Are you? So
when I first meet them.
what is the plan for your senior year? Like, what does the future hold for you? What are you trying to accomplish for next year?
I'm going to college to major in elementary education. I don't know where I'm going.
Really? So, where does your sister go, Malia?
She goes to Miami.
Okay, and she would be a senior this
She's
year?
a senior. She's going to med school at Miami next year.
Wow.
Or not med school, grad school.
Grad
I don't
school.
know why I said med
Well, that's
school.
okay. Yeah, well, that makes sense, right? And how fast did that go? Because my son Luke and her hung out a little bit,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And he's sitting over there. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's all graduating, got a big boy job too.
Yeah.
So, and how about your brother Will, who's
He-
number 21 out here?
He wants to go to college and become a physical therapist. He's looking at doing high jump in college.
Yeah, yeah. Solid athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do anything in the winter and spring?
Spring is softball, nothing in the winter.
Yeah. So you get ready for softball pretty much. You got
Yeah.
Kurtz all over you, I'm
yeah,
sure.
practice start in like November.
Yeah. Yeah. What position do you play there?
I play left field.
Okay. Cool. Big hitter.
I am a slapper.
You're a slapper.
So
Tell everybody
no.
what that means.
It means I run when I hit, and I run when I bunt. Like I start running before I hit the ball.
That's correct. Yep. And that's what you've always done, isn't it? Pretty much.
Since 10U, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So do you hit like 8th, 9th, 1st, somewhere in there, or
I hit 9th.
9th? That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Very good. So what was homecoming week like this week? Was it tiring? Were you working on floats and all that other stuff that goes with that, or
We didn't
no?
do that much work on
No,
our
not
float.
too much. I saw the seniors didn't do it too good on the spirit stick.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard the freshmen win. That's
yeah,
the first time.
No, that's surprising. I thought it'd be juniors.
I did too.
But we did our bulletin board Wednesday, and then I went on an FFA field trip yesterday, so I wasn't around.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You were not.
Yeah.
So for those of you at home, there it is. You can see it right there. This is going to go in the scrapbook. You can show your daughter this when I'm dead.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. I got you. I feel you right there. Oh, do you play an instrument, by the way, or no? No? Nothing like that?
No.
Not one of these bandies
I'm
at all?
not good with music.
Do you have any friends out there playing or doing flag or
I mean,
a few?
anybody who's a senior I know pretty
Yeah,
well.
you know them pretty well. Small school and
Yeah.
everything. What's your favorite class in school?
Math, always math.
Oh, I hate you. That's a terrible decision. It really is. No English, huh?
No, never English. History and English, bottom. Where's Mr. Grudage?
He's not around.
He
He went to
left.
get a drink.
History and English.
That's why we have to
bottom.
fill another 4 minutes. What else you want to talk about, Queen? So the dance
You're the
tomorrow night.
talker.
I know, and I'm doing well, right? It's all
Yeah,
I do.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah, I've been talking to you since you were 12 years old. So tomorrow night's the dance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good plans? Big dinner, group, individual, going with Carson.
Well, duh.
Carson Levy's, legacy overhead door first down. That's his dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So where are you going to eat?
We are going to La Fiesta.
Oh, in
We're
Troy?
going in a group of
What
like
time?
6 people or something.
What time is that?
5, I think.
I might slide over there and see what's going on.
Oh, great.
It's like I wouldn't do that to you. It's like a minute from my house. Yeah. No, I wouldn't do that to you. So pictures?
I don't know what time we're doing that, but
Do you have a spot?
Lang's, the place on Calumet.
Lang's Estate.
Mm-hmm.
And then the dance starts at. You show up
7.
whenever you show up.
I show up when I get there.
You guys don't get there at 7.
No.
No, that's not cool. I get it. I get that a lot. What else can we talk about?
I don't know.
I don't know either. So when you do you have a job?
I work at the Covered Wagon.
Oh, you do? Like during season 2?
I work there Saturday afternoons during season.
Okay, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But like when your season's over.
During the winter, I'll work there 2-3 days a week.
Okay.
I get
And
out of school at like 1. So.
what do you do there?
I work in the deli most of the time. Sometimes I'll be in the bakery.
Cool. Here's your relief right here. She's out of things to say. We've covered everything. Yeah, did you work on that? Look at her. She's got it. Beautiful. Yeah, really good job. Tyler, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm going to have to call you Your Royal Highness every day
Great.
at 10:30.
Great.
It's going to be great.
when
Here
we're
comes
on
the
our way to
Queen.
lunch.
We're all going to have to rise up and
Great.
do all that stuff. Thanks for coming up. Have a
Well
great
done.
night. See ya. That is our queen, Tyler Johns. She did a good job.
We grab my papers there.
Yeah.
The papers.
The papers. All right. Coach Berner's got statistics for us. I hope you enjoyed that interview.
And my pen right there, please. Thank you.
Very, very good time
Thank
with
you.
her. That was awesome.
Thank you very little. Well, statistically speaking, we're ahead.
Okay. Thanks for that hard-hitting analysis.
Dynamite journalism. All right. Start with Troy Christian. 15 carries, negative 52 yards. Like I said, that final run play for them was actually their first carry of the half that went for positive yardage. Passing, 4 for 10, 25 yards with an interception. 5 penalties for 35 yards. They've run 25 plays for a negative 27 yards. The Dogs, 11 carries, 76 yards. Charlie Lane is leading us with 4 carries for 33 yards, although Mayfield's got 2 carries for 30 yards.
See, I wouldn't have guessed that. I would have thought Mayfield.
Yeah, he's only got 2 carries. Passing, Wyatt, very efficient, 5 for 8, 129 yards, 3 touchdowns. His leading target is Mayfield. 2 catches, 65 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So Mayfield has 2 touches, or I'm sorry, 4 touches. 3 of those went for touchdowns,
Right.
and 95 yards.
It's not a bad half.
Not bad. Dogs were penalized 3 times for 25 yards. Ran a total of 19 plays for 205 yards. So, obviously, the scoreboard is extremely one-sided. But, in a game like this, you would think the yardage would be stacked up compared to, last week we had so many yards. We only had 21 points. But, as I said, every one of our possessions started in their territory.
Right.
And you're just not going to stack up a lot of yards when that's your possessions and where you're starting. The field's not as big. So,
Yeah, we had a short field the whole first half.
Yep. So, Coach Pierce and staff's got to be happy. I think this was expected, but I think, like we said, the focus, keeping it crisp, being clean,
Doing things right.
taking care of business. They only stopped us once. So, and that was a penalty.
Right.
So, now it's let's come out, let's play clean the first. We're going to be at a running clock right away. Let's play clean the first possession or 2, and then I think you're going to start to see
Sprinkle in some younger guys.
the younger guys. This is a rest up. We've got good reps. So, but again, even those young guys that come in, there needs to be a focus and an emphasis on, doing things right. This is a great opportunity for the young guys because
they get some minutes on Friday night.
Yeah, I mean you're playing on Friday nights. At the end of the day, I mean this is a young Troy Christian team. So, in 2 years, these guys are still going to be here, and we can't go out there and we need to line up with them and do things right. So.
Yep. And, of course, the big homecoming dance tomorrow night.
Yep.
So had the pep rally today, as always. Good pep rally. We already talked about Mr. Amlin, what a great job he did, and Mr. Roberts in the band. And
Mr. Fulton, our
AD, yeah.
all of our principals, getting the entire district down there is not an easy.
The whole homecoming week is a ton of work on principals and ADs and advisors, the class advisors with the floats. So it's a lot of work by a lot of people to make this happen for the young people in the community, young people at school.
And I'm going to be honest with you, my hearing has not been the same because you get those elementary kids in that gym.
It's always, for those who don't know, the homecoming pep assembly, we always have the whole district in. So we got kindergarten all the way through 12th grade. So it's cool to have the whole district in the gym.
It's deafening when those kids, and the best part was when Amlin was leading the cheer, he goes, on the count of 3, and he goes, we're going to yell this, and then he didn't even need to count. They just started screaming. He's like, okay, so we're not going to count to 3. So, but it's cool. Yeah, I think it's cool for, obviously those kids love that. You see them make signs. I think it's important for our older guys to see that, our older athletes.
They got eyeballs on them.
Yeah, they got eyes on them all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Sally Dickinson told me that my freshman or my sophomore year. She goes, you don't understand in a small town like this, you got eyes on you all the time.
Little kids are watching
all the time. So
anyways, great pep assembly, parade. Nice job with the parade.
Every year, it never disappoints.
Yeah, but it's a lot of work by a lot of people to make it happen.
Sure is.
And Mr. Watson, after all this, tomorrow he coaches his son's flag football team, so he's got flag football, and then he's got to get up for the dance. And his wife's out of town. So he's got a full plate.
So he's Mr. Mom.
He is doing it all this weekend.
And coaching flag football. Yeah. And
shepherding a dance.
And
setting up a parade.
And well, a West Milton Fire Company kickoff by the Eagles here. Interesting to see how the Bugs play this running clock. So
we're going to need some scores here pretty soon from around the area.
Yes. Yeah, I thought about that at halftime.
And just if you guys were wondering at home, it has not gotten any cooler up here in the press box. I know you guys were wondering if.
I tried to take a breath out there, and it wasn't any better outside either. Whew.
Woo.
Woo. All right. Whistle blows, and here we go with half number 2, Taylor.
That's a good kick. He has got a great foot.
Really good kick. Charlie Lane at the 10. 15, 20. Cuts it back to the right, and he is brought down at the 25-yard line. Good coverage that time by the Eagles.
Yeah, looks like Wyatt will start.
Here's an interesting score. Tip City 17, Troy 13 at half.
Okay, that's closer than I would have.
Yeah,
I would have thought.
Springfield 10, Centerville 3 at halftime.
Can't figure out Springfield because they're always so good. They've been in the state final the last 3-4 years.
Yeah,
and they barely beat Trotwood.
Yeah, I saw that. They're obviously down. Have to be.
But now they're beating Centerville.
Yeah.
How's Centerville this year? I mean, they're always good.
Here goes Charlie, fighting for yards, refusing to go down.
Charlie Lane for 12, first down.
Nice run. Versailles 34, Parkway 6. Here's an interesting one. Third quarter, Brookville 7, Madison 0. How's Madison this year?
I don't know. And Brookville's been one because we scrimmage them. I feel like Brookville is a team that's really, really good early. And then all of a sudden scores start hitting and you're like, did people figure them out? Or right. I don't know if it's their system and they're just, I don't know.
Interior handoff to Lowry that time, and he goes about 12 yards before he's touched. He's brought down at midfield, and that's another legacy overhead door first down.
Nice run by Lowry. Old SWBL rivalry game. Eaton 17, Valley View 14 at halftime. Wow.
People in Germantown may not be real happy right now.
That's an upset, isn't it? If that happens,
so,
I do too.
We got Waynesville 14, Oakwood 7.
That's interesting.
Second quarter.
But that's also Waynesville put it on Brookville. So
and we got We got a Riverside Northridge 0-0. It's first quarter, so I don't really have a score.
That's an interesting score.
Yeah,
That'll be
I'll be able to see how that one ends up.
Play clock all the way down to 2. Lowry again, 7 yards.
tough.
Good run by Seth.
Gotta.
2nd and 3.
Anna 14, St. Henry 0 at halftime.
Anna's pretty good.
Bellbrook 10, Alder 7.
I think the Max just.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
I mean, I know we say that every year,
I
but
know.
when Anna and Minster are good, and you add them to that mix,
Right.
because Coldwater, Marion.
Lane tripped up, but not before he gets a legacy overhead door. First down.
I have to dig around on Twitter and see if I can get a Northridge Riverside score. Because I'm really curious about that game.
So the Dogs are going to move to 1-1 in the conference.
Mm-hmm.
Huge game next week.
Yeah.
Huge. If you
And you
can
talk
go on
about-
the road and win that one,
And
then
you-
you're
and-
right back on track.
And you got East, whose back's up against the wall.
Yes. Kimmel moves Lane. Interior handoff to Lowry. First down and more. Down to the 29-yard line. Good run again by Seth. He got 12. Seth got 12. 8:25 and counting on a running clock here. Homecoming 2024. If you're just joining us, 42-0. All Milton tonight.
Yeah, I can't find anything on Riverside. Let's check again here in a little while.
Pitch. Lane.
Really like that play.
25.
New little wrinkle.
10. 5. Fights to the goal line. And out of bounds.
Wow. Got to him about the 1.
How many Charlie have at halftime?
Hold on.
It'll be first and goal at the 1. And
He had,
inside
33 yards. He's now at 75.
Oh, okay.
He's
the
doubled.
sundown tan red zone. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Trying to time it. It wasn't very good.
He has doubled his output. I'd like to see him punch one in
Yeah,
here.
I like to
Yeah,
Charlie
get him a touchdown. Mayfield has 3. Johns has 1. I've lost track.
We're not going to get the playoff.
We're missing one.
Lowry, fumble.
Well,
Nope.
he got in.
He's got in.
Yep.
Touchdown, Milton-Union. I thought he dropped the football, but he did not, and he scored to make it 48-0.
Who else we missing on touchdown?
Pick 6, Lowry.
Oh,
or
that's what
Coffee.
it was.
Coffee, yep.
That's what it was, the pick 6.
And that'll be all for the first team offense, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Good operation that time, and Chase knocks it through. 49-0.
I think we'll see first defense a little bit longer,
Yeah.
or at least a majority of those guys. It'll be more of a sprinkle, and it probably will on offense too. I mean, you're probably not going to see Mayfield anymore on offense. Probably not going to see Kimmel.
You don't mind letting those young guys get a little bit of time on offense,
Yeah.
especially, but defensively, you still don't want to give up a touchdown.
Yeah,
You'll sprinkle some young guys in there.
right. I think they'll have a tough time scoring.
Oh, they haven't scored all year.
1 first down, 6 points all year, right? Is that what you said?
So two field goals.
Or one
I don't,
touchdown. and
I don't
miss.
know that. I don't know if it's 2 field goals or if it's 1 touchdown. They missed it. I just know they've got 6 points on the season.
Kickoff sponsored by West Milton Fire Company.
What float won? Juniors?
Yes. And the freshman won the Spirit Stick.
And the girls golf won the league.
And the girls golf won the league. Man, I'm happy for them.
Yeah, that's
They
awesome.
worked real hard. Did a great job.
You see Mayfield just shed that block.
That's crazy.
Shed that block and make the tackle.
That was Jace Little with the return. And the Eagles will start 1st and 10 at the 35. Quarter is almost half over with the running clock, 6:08 and counting. Dogs took almost 6 minutes to drive the field.
Okay, well, the website didn't work to find out where they scored.
Twist is the quarterback, William Twist.
That was a hold.
Good run by Twist. He gets about 12 yards and a first down.
Yeah, because there was a hold. That's why he got 12.
Did he call it or no?
No,
Nope.
he didn't. He was looking right at it too.
I hope quarterback Braylon Martin's okay. He took a shot late first half. Schuler got him,
Yeah, that was when Schuler fell right on top of
and
him.
he hasn't been in since. So hopefully he's okay. So the new quarterback is William Twist. He's a sophomore.
No relation to Oliver?
Twist,
Cousins.
Oh, not Twist.
2 S's.
Okay.
He's going to throw. Back to pass. Steps up. Makes a man miss. And they found some life with William Twist. First down to the 35. First time today the Eagles have been in MU territory. We have an MU injury. Looks like it's Jackson Strickland. Stephanie Burdett out to check Jackson.
Well, and that's the part of games like this. We're already down to 4:44 in the left in the third, and you want to make sure guys are staying healthy, both sides of the ball.
He's up and moving. That's good to see. By the way, I told Tyler what you guys said about her transferring since she had to deal with me for 3+ years.
She agreed with
Yeah,
us?
she said that would have been a great idea.
She said I begged my parents, but they wouldn't let me.
You guys are just mean. 1st and 10 at the 35. Five yards that time for number 3, Jacob Grossnickel. That's his first run of the game, I believe, and he got 5 yards. Second down, 5.
Picking up some yards here in this drive.
.405 and counting on a running clock night here at the stadium. Homecoming 2024.
With the running clock, this quarter's almost over.
I know.
Motion. Twist, high snap, hands. Oh, he kept it, and he ran right into number 6. Evan Michael for a loss of 5.
Let's play by Evan.
Evan came off the edge. Third down and about 10. Just a little bobbled high snap, throws everything off.
So, by the way, coverage for next week is a little bit of weather depending.
Really?
Well, we're not in the press box, but Tom may go over and shoot some footage. Fumble.
Another bad snap.
Yeah, that might be a hold.
And a hold, and incomplete. Dogs will probably decline it, make it 4th and 10. Let's see what Coach Pierce decides to do. Yep, he's going to decline. So probably not a full production next week. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah. So 4th and 10. And we're closing in on 2 minutes left
2:15
in the third.
Best rule ever.
Yeah.
Eagles try to stay on the field. Twist takes the snap. He drops the pass. Pressure is on, and he is swallowed up. There may be a face mask.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it's going to be. Yep.
Face mask. It's going to give him a first down.
Okay, guys. Why is he walking it off from there?
To the spot foul?
Looks that way.
Was it a spot foul in the first half?
I don't know. Yes, because
Is it an automatic first down?
No. So it's going to be 4th and 1 because we had that earlier in the first half. Same thing.
We went from the line of scrimmage though.
No, remember it was
The
2nd
original
and
line
17, and it was then 3rd
Right.
and 2. So
it's
Right,
spot-
the
spot
legend-
foul.
that would have been. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. Good question.
Well, from that, it looks like it was a spot foul.
On that one, it was. But on the one in the first half,
I'll
it
have
was
to ask
from the line of
Scott that.
scrimmage.
I don't know. 4th and 1. Again, Eagles try to stay on the field. Play clock is 10.
It's gonna
Game
be a-
clock 35.
It's gonna be a
Quarterback
run with
keep.
him,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure it is.
It's an A-gap blitz. He's got more than enough. First down, all the way down to the 11. Good run again by Twist.
Man, they might have found something
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
if he hasn't been playing quarterback all year.
That's going to be the end of the quarter. Fast moving.
Yep. Did you say you wanted a trivia question? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So MU had over 500 yards of total offense last week and attempted over 30 passes in the same game versus Lehman. The question is, which of those events happened more recently up to last Friday? Was that a game of greater than 500 yards of total offense or a game of throwing more than 30 pass attempts?
50-50 shot.
It's 50-50 shot.
I'm going to go with the pass attempts. 500's a ton. Wait a second. I'm going to switch it. I'm going to go 500.
I'm going to go with the pass attempts.
Milton had 515 yards of total offense versus Northridge on September 13th of 2019.
Ding, 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 ding.
But,
Aw.
Yeah.
but in bold type, but the Bulldogs attempted 34 passes versus Waynesville just 3 weeks later on October 4th, 2019.
There he
I
is
knew
again.
it. I knew it. I knew.
Doc's
Doc's-
tricky.
He's being a trickster this week.
He is.
So
I knew they were only 3 weeks apart.
Did you really?
Of course. No. I did not know that.
We do appreciate our audience. We have
There are people still watching?
we have they said we have more viewers tonight watching live than they have watching the Troy Tip game.
All right. Well, shout out to the dog fans out there.
And WMPA TV for
They
the
do a
video
great job,
quality.
Put
don't
us
they?
all together.
Yeah, 100%.
The officials are having a powwow. Should be 1st and goal from the 10 as we start the 4th quarter of a 49-0
They're not on the 10. They're on the 15.
15. 1st and 10 from the 15. Make it about the 19 now.
Schuler and Lane.
And Coffee. And Burner. Well, a lot of the first team defenses in here when they got down to the.
What's that? Troy is beating Tip 19-17.
I would have never guessed that. Probably a little bad blood.
Little
Rivalry, border. Burbacher was at Troy. The Tip guy went back home.
Pick was slaughtering Greenville 49-11.
Yep. See if I can get a more look again.
Chris to throw. Steps. Fires high, and it's intercepted. So that's Jackson Strickland who intercepts it. The freshman stepped in front, and the Dogs turn him over.
That's his first of the year, I believe.
Yeah, first of his career.
That's a flawless design turnover. The pass itself was not flawless, but flawless design is.
Wow.
10:52 and counting. Dogs take over 1st down and 10 at the 2-yard line.
Valley View Eaton tied 17-17 now.
Eli Dieter into the football game. Most of the second team line is in, it looks to be.
Eli's been playing.
Yeah, Eli's been starting.
Has he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We got the first group still in.
Yeah.
Brookville 14-0 over Madison.
Now, Nostine is going in.
Yeah.
This is a substitution timeout. Make sure we got all.
Waynesville 24-7 over Oakwood.
Yep, an uplifting tree service timeout by Coach Pierce to get his
third quarter
lineup set.
Bellbrook 17, Alders 7. Fourth quarter. Anna 14, St. Henry 0, third quarter.
Man, that conference. You just don't get a break.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the truth.
I mean,
I'm looking for
Northridge.
Marion local 48, New Bremen 7.
Jeez. And New Bremen's ranked in the state.
Yeah.
How dare them score 7? Is that 52, 53 in a row? What's Delphi St. John's record? 60-something?
Coldwater 21, Minster 14.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Minster's.
And that's in the third quarter.
Minster put it on Anna. And Anna's good.
Right.
Bethel 10, Covington 3, third quarter.
Lane carried for 6. Second down 4.
I still don't see. I don't even see the Northridge on here. Northridge.
Do you check on X? Check their athletic department's pages?
No.
That's where I usually go when I'm having trouble.
Dogs taking their time. Play clock down to 6. Snap. Charlie, big hole. 20.
Charlie.
25.
Hold on to that ball, Charlie.
Down at the 26-yard line. Great run from
little
Charles.
Earl Campbell run there.
Wow, Earl Campbell reference.
I loved Earl Campbell when I was a kid.
Were you a Texas Earl Campbell guy or a Houston Oiler Earl
Houston
Campbell guy?
Oiler.
Because he was unbelievable at Texas, too.
Yeah.
Timeout.
Okay, Charlie.
Major.
Well,
is that 100 yards for Charlie?
He's at 98 unofficially.
That's Josiah Brown down for the Eagles.
I think we're going to see Kaysen Burner go to quarterback. It looks like this will be, see him take a snap with his little hand pad.
Has he had a chance to work in the in practice with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
His first day I drove in to watch and was just anxious to see him out there.
Right.
And he was taking snaps. Now, oddly enough, what he said was funny is his wrist, even though that's not where his injury, had stiffened up so much from being in his brace. So getting under center and getting his hand where it needed to go. And obviously, if it's his left, he's got to get that open. So he's under center.
There he is. Burner, first snap of the year, turns and hands.
McGuffey.
Oh, McGuffey had a hole and he fell.
Yeah, keep his feet.
Just tripped by number 44 that time, Jacob Orange.
Looks like we've got a pretty JV line in there. Jesse has moved over to center, unless Jesse's been playing center.
2nd and 4. McGuffey again that time, brought down by Orange once again, who shot the gap. It's 3rd and 4. Boys, I'm tired.
You've had a long day.
Mm-hmm.
Out in the heat.
Struggle busting it right now.
Yeah, you got 8 minutes. You can power through.
I can do it. 3rd and 4. Motion. Jet. Cuts it up. He's
Dieter.
just going to fall short.
What is going on here? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be smart here.
Well, they're going to get us a first down. That's number 12 on the penalty for Troy Christian.
I like how the one ref was looking at it, didn't do anything, and once the other guy threw a flag, that he threw his flag.
I'll throw mine in.
Yeah.
Dalton Davis, not
I don't understand that.
quite what you want.
Not a real good choice there.
Would have been,
4th down.
yeah, 4th down, probably a punt. And
You know your small school football when your backup quarterback is your starting middle linebacker. We're going to let this clock run down.
play clock at 10, 6:55 to go on the dot game scoreboard. Burner takes the snap. And he finds number 8, who makes a
Keckler.
nice run. That's Keckler, William Keckler.
Nice job there. Okay. Either 12's never played football.
Because he just about did the exact same thing he did on
Right.
the last play.
Well, there he goes.
What'd I do, Coach?
What am I doing?
And maybe that's, I mean, honest, like, maybe he's never played. I mean, maybe he's never played, and I don't know.
McGuffey has been hit twice by him 10 yards away from the
Right.
play.
And just continued.
2nd down, 6, 6-10 counting. Motion, jet. Is that
Dieter.
Keckler again? No, it's
Dieter.
Dieter. 35, 30,
Nice run
and
there.
to the 26.
Nice run there. Really nice run.
Drake Dieter.
Drake running hard.
Great run there.
Glad to see him back playing football again.
He's a freshman?
Freshman. I don't think he played last year.
It's good to see the young guys getting some minutes.
McGuffey
Got to hit that hole a little quicker.
Yeah.
got 2.
He's got a hole there. He's got to hit it a little faster.
Orange with another tackle. 42, Brady Tinnerman enters the game.
We're at the 5-minute mark.
11, Sam Milnickel enters the game.
And Roy is now going to be under center, so another quarterback comes in.
Hunter Small, wide receiver, out right. Chase Roy under center for the first time in a varsity game.
Milnickel. Ooh.
Milnickel, and he ran over a man. just short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and about 1. Good run by Samuel.
Yeah. Good job by Roy. Sure he's a little nervous there. Getting the snap, getting the play off.
So 3rd and about 1. Roy looks at the play clock, down to about 10. Snaps. Keckler dives, and he got a first down. Good run that time by William. Tackle by Gosser.
So they can pretty much run this clock out.
Try to make sure we get everybody in. 79, Tressel Lucas in the game. 77, Nathan Protos in the game. Jet again.
Dieter.
And
Nice
a
little-
holding call. Down to about the 9, but it's going to be brought back.
Another good run by Dieter.
Cameron Storms, number 51. 60, Tyler Jeffries. Don't want to miss anyone. 37, I don't have.
It's Curtis Weaver.
Curtis Weaver, number 37.
I have Curtis in class.
I had him last year.
So he had his 37 on today in class.
Okay, that helps. 2:45 and counting. Keckler again, and he's brought down that time. From behind by number 20, Cody Craig. Jaden Lazarine in the game, number 20.
Brady Tinnerman.
Yep, Tinnerman.
Mill Nickel.
Oh. Loss of about 3 that time.
Might have been a missed block there.
It's very possible.
Looking for 55. Don't see
Are we out of
him.
trivia?
Oh,
Dom
no, I had
Davis.
one. I'm sorry, I got one trivia left.
141 to go.
Okay. What were the uniform numbers of the players that led Milton in career rushing, which is Shields, career passing, which is Evans, career receiving, which is Blake Broomball, and career kickoff return yardage, which is Lovin? What number was Shields?
Evans was
25.
Evans was 5
Wrong.
in college.
Shields was 25.
Evans was 7.
Evans was 7. Broomball
8.
and Lovin.
9. 3. 9.
9's right.
9.
Which is it?
9. 9.
Okay.
Mick Lovin was 9. Correct.
Pretty good, Coach.
That was good. There you go. I got through all my trivia questions
3rd and 25. The Dogs have to just take a knee.
with just under a minute to go.
And we are a little confused. 12 on the play clock. All we got to do is take a knee. We're going to run a play. Oh, we're going to pass. There he is. First complete pass by Chase Roy. Awesome.
Good action there. It was nice.
Hit
That's good.
McGuffey. And that should be
That'll be it.
the final play of the football game.
Good way to end it.
And it is.
Yeah. Good
49
homecoming
to
win.
nothing. All Dogs tonight.
So good win for the Dogs. Got a huge one next week at Miami East.
Yeah.
Get over and support the boys next week. And this week, a huge soccer week.
Yep.
As we talked about, 3
Yep.
home games for boys soccer,
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday.
2 of which are
League games, Monday, Thursday, or
And
both.
if they win both, they win a league title.
Correct. So.
Anything else for the good of the order, men?
No, again, big thanks to Robert and Tom and everybody on the cameras for all the work they put in today. And
Amazing job.
putting on this great broadcast, so we appreciate them and all they do.
All right, for Coach Andy Grudich and Coach Rusty Berner, I'm Brett Barnes. We'll see you later, everybody.